So, good morning, everybody, and a very warm welcome to you. And I just want to start with a little sharing today. Now, if I go back to the journey, my professional journey or my life journey, I started off, son of an army officer and grew up everywhere. Lucky enough to get a job in a MNC and worked there for many, many years. And I realized after many years that I used to have a fixed mindset. Okay. I've been talking about fixed mindset and a growth mindset. Now, despite a fixed mindset, I was lucky enough to get a good job, and life was only about survival. And thank God I attended something where, I got a blast, and, suddenly I transformed into a person who started developing a growth mindset. Okay. Now, as you know, that the one of the qualities of successful people is that they have a growth mindset. And a little revision I want to do with you. I want to talk to you about the 5 qualities of a person with a growth mindset. What are they? Number 1, they embrace challenges. Now, I remember I never used to be a person who was embracing challenges. I would avoid challenges at any cost. So I would only do something where I was guaranteed success and I would not make a mistake, etc., etc. So successful people embrace challenges. After that, I turned into a person who's been taking on big challenges. Now, people with growth mindset, they learn from criticism. They don't see criticism as criticism. They take it as a feedback and they take it as a valuable information for improvement and self-development. They believe that effort always pays off. They realize that you need to keep in effort, you have to be persistent, you keep going, don't give up. They adapt to failure. And for them, failure is not a failure. They see failure as a natural part of learning and a chance to reassess and adjust their strategies. And they seek continuous learning. So these are some of the qualities. Now, eventually, my journey as a corporate trainer, I realized that the more I'm able to contribute to people, the better a trainer will I be. So I had to learn anyway. But I also learned that the more I expand and grow, the more I'm able to contribute. So I went on attending many programs, and finally I did something called, not finally, I just completed a neuroscience coaching course and I got a certificate for that also. But when I became an access consciousness facilitator, one of the most powerful modalities that I've been in touch with. So I want to talk about how does access consciousness help you in developing a growth mindset? See, so one of the couple of programs I do for Access, one is called Access Bars and the other one is called the Access Foundation class, which is the 3.5-day class. So how does Access help? What is Access anyway? It is a personal development modality that focuses on expanding awareness, clearing limiting beliefs, and accessing greater possibilities. See, you may see possibilities but not act on it. Here, you will actually start accessing possibilities. So, the access tools can help you in the development of qualities associated with the growth mindset in many, many ways. Okay? The first thing is called clearing your limiting beliefs. So the access consciousness tools will help you to release mental and emotional limitations, helping people to break through from negative thought patterns and doubts. I did this access consciousness program myself, and it was a time when, my children were settled. Thank God I did it just before the COVID. Children settled, money settled, what is called as so-called retirement mode in my mind. And I was thinking, now what the hell am I supposed to do? And when I did that, at that time you start getting doubts. I mean, my life is going to be boring or what? How should I occupy myself? And then I did this access programs. I remember after the foundation class, so many of my play safe games that I was playing with myself, they went away. A lot of self-doubt and negative patterns, which I'm still carrying, despite being in training and coaching people for so many years. Anyways, so it clears your limiting beliefs. It would encourage curiosity and questions. The tools from Access. Now, many of you have been getting those tools from me already. One of the key aspects is the always asking open-ended questions. We develop a habit of asking questions. What else is possible? How does it get any better than this? Now, this practice, shifts us away from fixed mindset thinking. It encourages curiosity, exploration, alignment with the mind, and continuous learning. Believe me, this is a very big thing. A lot of our thinking is so hardwired, hard programmed in our hard disk. So you definitely need some very powerful intervention to get out of that. Now, next one is, it shifts the relationship or perspective that we have with failure. Now, failure, we resist it, we are afraid of it, we are afraid of all the ridicule that might come along with it, etc., etc. So, in Access, what people will realize, you will realize it, is that failure is nothing but a point of view. It is not an ultimate judgment. In fact, you will realize that all judgments are just points of view. I mean, what's been holding us back is our own judgments and other people's fear of other people's judgment. So by reframing failure just as a feedback or an experience, it helps us to welcome challenges and see mistakes as a part of the learning process, right? Like I always say, every experience is an opportunity to become a better version of ourselves. That's what it does. Now, a big quality that people with a growth mindset have is flexibility, adaptability, and resilience. Now, Access consciousness tools promote flexibility by allowing individuals, to change their perspective. The way of looking at things changes. It helps us to respond to situations with greater ease. So one of the, what shall I say, slogans of Access is living a life of ease, joy, and glory. Like all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. It actually helps you to do that. Now, this adaptability supports the growth mindset trait of adjusting strategies and staying open to new solutions, even in the face of difficulties and obstacles. And one of, I don't know which one is the best one, but this one I like the most is empowering your self-awareness and choice. When Access consciousness tools, programs like bars or foundation expands our consciousness, individuals, we become more aware of our thoughts, our behaviors, our limiting patterns. And this increased awareness helps us to make more conscious choices. Look, people in life don't make choices. They make only decisions. Decisions come out of fear and limitations and old programming. When you expand your consciousness, you are making choices not from fear, but from personal growth. And such people will, develop a belief in the power of effort and perseverance. So I'm so proud to be an Access consciousness facilitator, because Access consciousness and growth mindset, they share a common goal of personal growth and expansion, breaking through limiting barriers, and actually making barriers as complementary in the fostering of growth process. Interesting, isn't it? So that's what I wanted to say today to you to begin with. So I have a question for everybody. And the question is, how do you respond when you encounter a challenge or a setback? So let's get some answers for that. Yes. How do you respond when there is a challenge or a setback or a problem? Yes, Malika ji?
What are the possibilities to solve the problem?
Great. That indicates a growth mindset. Okay, who else? Yes, Colonel Saab.
Namaste and good morning.
Namaste.
Actually, when I start doing something, I have been able to foresee the challenges largely. On odd occasion, I may get surprised. I've been able to foresee the challenges and possible problems or setbacks. So I'm largely prepared. But sometimes I do get surprised, but that doesn't dampen you. It only, like you said, it makes me explore possibilities or consult people who have probably had the better experience on that. To consult them.
The growth mindset.
So
And
I
by
look
the way,
at it on that.
congratulations. Like a true Fauji, you are a master of preemptive thinking. You know, army people are taught to do preemptive thinking. Yeah. Before it happens, try to foresee what, challenges might happen. Thank you so much, Colonel Saab, for sharing it. Haji, Captain Hari.
Yeah, when I confront problem or challenges, first of all, I wanted to acknowledge whether it is a problem or challenge. Sometimes it is only our mindset or our mind created one, which will say that okay, this is a problem to be solved. Actually, there could be nothing. So that is something which I would look into.
Yeah, you can go one step further and stop even labeling anything as a problem or not a problem. Simply say, okay, it's another experience.
Yeah.
Movie experience, TV experience. Thank you so much for sharing that. Tanmay, good morning.
Good morning, sir. So when I face a challenge, sir, to be honest, initially I panic, get worried about how to, face it. But then I think about it, introspect, assess the situation, and I stay calm. Afterwards, I kind of withdraw from everyone for a couple of days and just think about it and learn from it, and then come back to fight it.
Beautiful. So that indicates first response was like a fixed mindset guy, but immediately you switched into the growth mindset. Great. Thank you for sharing
Yes, sir.
that. And Gautam ji, good morning to you.
Sir, previously when I was facing problem, I was so skeptical. That's Mr. Tanmay also mentioned that is a fear psychosis also. But now what I do, enter in the core of the problem, see the cause of problem and try to solve, and I become successful. Solve the problem.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing that. And Major Narayanan, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Nami, they taught us that life is full of situations. Whenever you get perturbed by any situation, then it becomes a problem. As long as you do not get perturbed, then it will continue to remain a happening, an event or an occurrence. If you're able to view problem as any happening, you will never get perturbed. That's it, sir.
Okay. Very good. Thank you very much. Who else? Simple question I ask everybody is, what is your reaction when you when you face a problem? So very nice. We have Chitra. I'm seeing her for the first time. I mean, I'm not seeing her,
Sir.
but thank you
Good
very
morning,
much.
sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, sir. I would like to add few words. Initial reaction for me, to be very honest, I'll panic. And the one strength I see is like I'm very much in touch with my emotions. I'm aware that what I'm feeling. So that is one strength which helps me to calm myself down, take some steps to calm myself down. So, but uh, like uh, some of us already quoted, like I also, initial reaction always, there is a panic reaction. I'm still working on it, sir.
Yeah, see, basically by asking this question, you find out whether you have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. So fixed mindset, people's first response in a problem situation, oh my God, right? Growth mindset, people say, okay, good. Let's see what's going to happen now. Got it? Thank you very much and welcome to the EMC. Chitra, who invited you so we can thank them on your behalf.
Thank you, sir. Malika ma'am invited me. Thanks to Malika
Welcome,
ma'am.
welcome. Thank you, Malika ji, for inviting Chitra.
Thank you, sir. That's what I raised my hand to welcome Chitra, sir.
Okay, very
She's,
good. Thank you very much.
she's staying in US, Dallas, sir.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Thank you very much. Okay, what about the other people are very, very silent, huh? Vilas, Anita, Captain Shantil.
Whenever the problem comes, definitely it shut me down and the flight mode started. Either I have to face it whenever it is comes, I will see how can I avoid it to face the challenge. But yeah, definitely I will, with experience, I will look at the situation. What is the worst thing can happen? And looking at the worst thing, what best action I can take and go through it, above it, below it, whatever, but let it, move on because life is moving on. So, as the problems, it will not be there. So, yeah, taking it the way it comes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, who else? I have some other people wanting to say something. Yes, Komodo Saab, Kuldeep ji, go ahead.
And sir, I have learned to remove the word problem. It is just a situation. And in that situation, also and every time, something is in my control and something is not in my control. And I only do what is in my control and leave it. That's all. My job is only to do what is in my control. And it is always possible to do what is in my control. That's all.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing it. So all of you are getting the benefit of people with years and years of experience. Thank you very much. Captain Saab, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Like Kuldeep sir said, even with my 30 years of working experience now, I started looking at problems as opportunities, sir. Because in my previous, if you look back, whatever I thought was problems, actually those are the situations which has brought in growth in me. In fact, it has taken to me the better state. So now I really look forward. I can say, if any challenges are coming, it actually helps me to grow further. So any uncomfortable situation, any uncomfortable people who come and give you tough time, you should thank them because they help you to grow. That's my realization.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. Anybody else? What's your first reaction when you face a challenge? Yeah, Anita ji, go ahead.
Yeah. So initially, it always used to be a panic and anxiety reaction to any situation or a setback. Now, I have been attending the EMC for the past 6 months, almost 7 months now. I am seeing a change. I'm able to even now, the first reaction might be the same, but as a second thought, I'm able to look for some possibilities in order to overcome that. Yeah, so I'm really grateful to EMC and all the people here, all the experienced people, learning a lot from this. Thank you so much.
Beautiful, beautiful. Just imagine how wonderful life would be that even, like normal reaction is what? You might control it, but initial reaction for many people is that their blood pressure will go up, they'll get some anxiety, they might get angry or whatever. Okay, imagine a life when that doesn't happen to you. Anything happens, you say, all right, here's another situation, I'll deal with it. Yeah, you get
Yes,
no
sir.
irritation, no anxiety, no anger, no fear, no worry, nothing. But that's what is possible, by the way. I mean, you just by doing the EMC, if you guys are getting so much, imagine what will happen when you do the mother program, which I'm offering. Okay, I don't generally talk too much about it here, but today I thought I should let you know that here is a powerful modality, access consciousness. Please join it if you can, if you wish to. But I certainly want to invite every one of you to watch these YouTube videos of mine, like them, but definitely subscribe to the channel. Now, if you don't know how, simply go there, you'll see a bell icon over there. Just press it, you are a subscriber. And if you like, and you can write some comments there also. Because, you know, other people who are watching also wake up. Like when we are in this live call, when you ask a question, and when we talk about that, other people also learn. Similarly, there also, when you put a comment, people who are watching, then they also, you can even ask a question over there and I answer them. Got it? So that's the main part. Thank you very much for being there.